Hello there, good day everyone. Welcome to Merit Circles class. I'm Mark Jeros Alasa, also known as Coach Lord Krami for the Merit Circle DAO. For today's discussion, we are going to talk about Axie Infinity Origin Status Effects, which are the BOPs, DVOPs, and the neutral. So let's talk about BOP first. So what is a BOP? Basically, BOP is a positive effect from playing ability cards. They can be applied on your Axies or to your enemies. So Axies who are affected by those status effects have an icon floating above their bodies, indicating which status effect is applied. Like this one right here, this is a bug type class Axie with 3 BOPs above his body. Here in version 3 of Axie Infinity or in the origin, there are 14 existing BOPs. So the first one is Bubble, then Bubble Bomb, Cleanser, Damage Boost, Feather, Fury, Lift, Meditate, Healing Boost, Shield Boost, Stealth, then the last one is Rage. So guys, I provided examples and clips to give you knowledge and idea how these BOP work and how it looked inside the game. So for our first example, BOP is the Bubble Status Effect. It will block 4 damage per stack against non-multi-hit attacks. And then block 2 damage per stack against multi-hit attacks. So the maximum stack of this effect is 3, and if you will reach your 3rd stack, it will become Bubble Bomb effect. So basically the only way you can gain Bubble effect is by using either of these cards right here, which are the Bubble Maker card and the Guild card. So here the sample clip of how Bubble works and how it looks inside the game. In this clip right here, after the front Aqua using Bubble Maker card, it immediately gains 2 Bubble stacks and 70 shield, then ended his turn. So in my turn, I used Tri-Spike card. Since Tri-Spike is a multi-hitting card, basically target enemy block my 4 damage per hit. As we remember, Bubble Buff block 2 damage per stack against multi-hitting cards. Since enemy has 2 bubble, it block 4 damage per hit. So here in clip sample 2, I will use Chubby card. So for your information, this card is non-multi-hitting card. So actually it is a multi-targeting card. So it blocked 4 damage of my hits on his Axie in 1 stack of bubble. So here I decided to follow up my attacks by using Nutcracker card and Yan card, and the enemy also blocked 4 damage in my hit since it has his 1 stack of bubble. And for our second example of BOP is the Bubble Bomb buff. So definitely the next attack explodes Bubble Bomb and deals 20 damage to all enemies. So this one is actually interconnecting with Bubble Bop, which we had discussed a while ago. Basically the difference between Bubble Bomb and Bubble is the Bubble Bomb is attack effect and Bubble is a defensive effect. You can reach Bubble Bomb effect or the 3rd stack by using these cards, same as how you will gain Bubble Stock. So here the sample clip of how Bubble Bomb works and how it looks inside the game. So in this clip, as you can see, the front Aqua already has his 1st stack of bubble, then he uses Bubble Maker card and gain more 2 stacks. That gives enemy's front Aqua a Bubble Bomb effect. It also shows here the 20 burst damage from the Bubble Bomb. So let us proceed to our second topic, which is about Debuff. So the question is, what is a Debuff? Actually, this one is just the opposite of the first topic, which is buff. Basically, Debuff is a negative effect from playing ability cards. Same as buffs, this status effect can be applied to your Axies or to your enemies as well. Also, Axies who are affected by those status effects have an icon floating above their bodies indicating which status effect is applied. Like this one right here, this is a Aqua type class Axie with 3 debuffs above his body. So for our first example of debuff is the Poison debuff. So basically at every start of every turn, the target loses 3 HP per stack and stacks reduced by 1 in every start of each turn. So actually there are so many poison cards in version 3, but right here are some examples. So here is the sample clip of how poison works and how it looks like inside the game. So as you can see here in the video, small frill card has been used by the opponent that inflicts 3 poison stacks to all my axes. Then green thorn card that inflicts additional 4 more poison stacks to the beast and 6 more poison stacks onto my dust axe. So after my opponent ends his turn, in just a couple of seconds, it shows how much damage does poison stacks inflicted to my axe. So as per the definition, poison debuff, the target loses 3 HP per stack. Since my dust has 9 poison stacks, it loses 27 HP because 9 times 3 is 27. Then my beast has 7 stacks of poison, it loses 21 HP. Then my plant in front loses 9 HP because it has 3 poison stacks. If you notice in the video, after poison damage happened, it also reduced the poison stacks on all of my axes by 1. So guys, let's proceed to the next debuff example, which is sleep. So what is a sleep debuff? So the target Axie cannot use his cards, then if the target Axie get attacked, basically it will remove the sleep effect. So here are the 2 example cards that inflicts sleep effects to the Axies. For you to be able to further understand, here is the sample clip of how sleep works and how it looks inside the game. In this video right here, enemy Axie uses double talk card that inflicts sleep debuff effect to my frontline plant. So as you can see here in the photo, my plant card was disabled from using or from my deck because of sleep debuff effect. So let's move on to our very last topic, which is the neutral status effect. I know this is very unfamiliar for you since this is the first time that Mavis have released this kind of status effect. Yeah, but this is very simple one, so let's talk about it. So the question is, what is a neutral? Neutral status effect can be negative or positive depending on how or when will you be using it. So this can be applied only to the specific Axie who uses card that has taunt effect. Actually, there is only one thing here in neutral category, which is the taunt. So basically, the target is always targeted by enemies' attack abilities. Then if you will realize, this has similar function to Aroma. In version 2 of Axie Infinity, we are using Aroma for outplaying enemies. Here in version 3 or in the origin, you can apply that technique as well by using taunt effect. So here are sample cards that we can gain taunt status effect. So here is the sample clip of how taunt works and how it looks inside the game. So here in our last clip, as you can see, Backline Bird uses Eggshell card that gives him a taunt icon above his head. So basically all of my attacks will directed to his bird with taunt effect and disregard the 2 axes in front of it. Honestly, he did a wrong move using his taunt because I almost killed one of his damage output Axie, so use this properly. So yeah, that's pretty much about it. So today we learned about buffs, debuffs, and neutral effects. Hope you learned something new today, so thank you for watching and bye bye.